FMU, you're on the air.
Yes, hello, is this Tom?
Yes, it is.
Tom, this is the Creature.
Who?
The Creature.
From last week.
From Pout.
Yes, thank you for calling in last week. I appreciated that that you were able to check in and kind of announce the upcoming tour and the upcoming LP release. That was exciting stuff.
Well, listen, we have some scheduling changes I wanted to tell your audience about.
Okay.
Okay, the New York dates are now as follows: November 5th, 6th, and 7th.
Okay, the 5th, the 6th, and 7th of November. Wait, that actually, today's the 7th. So are you sure about those dates?
Yes. Oh, I should also say that is for the year 2001.
So you're already kind of plugging a date that's...
Well, it's to get your people ready. I know it was short notice before, and people need to gear up for Pout.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be quite an event, and I think we will bring the full stage show this time. I think it'll be quite grand, and our manager, the General, he just felt that it wasn't the right time, and that he felt that there was a real danger of the women in your area pawing themselves to death.
The fact that actual women would
paw themselves to death
over you guys playing rock concert.
Our music, it's more than rock, it's music. It's a lifestyle.
And
I also want to tell you that the album Pout will be pushed back also to coincide with the cable premiere of our film, The Monster from Maine.
That was the movie you were making, Pout. What was it, Pout?
Pout versus The Monster from Maine.
Mm-hmm. So that'll be in theaters, I guess, next year, and that kind of is why you would want it to come.
No, it won't be in theaters. It'll be premiering on the Movies Unlimited cable network.
On Movie Channel?
Movies Unlimited.
Movies. What is Movies Unlimited?
Well, it's a new, exciting cable network based in Nova Scotia.
Well,
that's where their home office is.
And you know this is not Nova Scotia here, though.
No, I know, but it will soon be regional.
Oh, so by the time that this that you're able to come here, this movie network, what was it called?
Movies Unlimited.
So Movies Unlimited will be out there for everyone to tune in and see.
Well, not
Kiss.
Everyone. I mean, it will be regional by then, which was the lower Canadian, upper New England area.
So
parts of Western Maine, I think, will be able to tune in.
And we, but this is just so you. I don't know if you remember.
It's all a blur to me.
I'm sure it is. This show takes place in Jersey City, New Jersey, and it's heard throughout New York and New Jersey. And
well, listen.
Mm-hmm.
Another item on the agenda. Our manager also informed me that the legal embargo placed upon your station has been lifted.
Legal. I really wasn't aware of a legal embargo.
Well, if you recall, and I'm sure your listeners will recall, because I'm sure they were paying rapt attention to my every word last week, your station was legally bound to play no more than 3 Pout songs. That's just how it worked out. We didn't want the people of America, especially the young ladies, pawing themselves to death when they heard our music. So we limited...
Pawing themselves to death?
Yes.
So you think that the music would be so...
It's erotic. It's fantasy rock.
And there would have been deaths.
I think that's safe to say that that have been lots of pawing, as I've mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, you are now able to play as many Pout songs as you'd like.
Oh, geez, that's fantastic. So I guess if it ever strikes me again to play something from the record, which is coming out when?
October of 2001.
So actually now I have a copy of a record. You sent an advanced CD, which I would like to also say the recording quality was it almost sounded like it was recorded in a basement.
That 74-track digital.
Because because it sounded like, I mean, it was muddy and sounded kind of like demos almost.
They said Elvis sounded muddy.
Well, you know, Elvis...
They said the Beatles sounded muddy. They said...
they didn't, though. They said that...
I think I've read where they did.
I had never read the fact that...
Have you ever read Rave On Magazine?
I've never read Rave On Magazine.
Great rock and roll magazine out of Western Maine.
So you guys are really playing up this whole upper New England thing now.
Well, that's where the kids like to rock the most.
So the kids rock the most up.
Hey, how about playing a cut from our album called Creature Comfort?
You know, I would maybe play something from you guys, but tonight's...
It's about a very erotic experience I had in the back of a police car with a female officer.
Uh-huh.
Extremely erotic.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if you were pawing yourself by the end of it.
If I was?
Yes.
So you mean to say that a man I will become so erotically charged from hearing this record?
Well, I think your pants are bound to tighten.
I would almost...
I could tell by your tone last week that you were pawing yourself.
I guarantee you I was not pawing myself. I don't know.
Listen, play the song. Just play it.
You know, I maybe would play it, but tonight we're doing a political show, which is, because it's election night, we're kind of doing our election special. I don't think I'm going to get to play any of your music tonight.
I could certainly play your foil tonight. I'm quite versed in the political comings and goings on this election night. And
now, how was it that last week you told me I had 3 minutes with you, and tonight it seems like you've got all the time in the world to burn?
Well, I felt that we made a connection last week, and I felt what I refer to as a vibrational, erotic force coming through the phone from your listeners. I could feel it, and I feel that your listeners need me.
Mm-hmm. So
they crave me.
Out of the goodness of your heart, you realize that everyone collectively craves you, so you decided to call. You found the time for us.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with the fact that your album now is not being released for another 11 and a half months.
I should say not. I mean, our palette is full. You know,
mm-hmm.
we are working on the film, as I said. We're going to do a staged version of The Monster from Maine, and also a book.
Okay, a book.
Behind the scenes. Anyway, I'd like to comment on tonight's election, if possible.
Yeah, it would actually be interesting to hear what a rocker
After
feels.
our domination of all the young ladies out there is assured, that someday I would like to run for a high-ranking office myself.
Mm-hmm. So the creature would run. You would run for office.
The creature for president, and I will be running on the party.
The part. What is the party?
That's my party. It's good time, rock and roll.
Mm-hmm. So who did you vote this year?
Yes, I did.
And who did you vote for?
Well, I voted the way that all sane, hard-working Americans will vote for, the one and only choice for someone who will do what's right for this country, and that is, of course, Mr. Bush.
So you voted for Bush.
Yes.
Oh, that's...
If I could have, I would have voted 1,000,000 times.
You know, I guess, thankfully, that's why they only give us each one vote.
Oh.
So what would make it...
I detect sarcasm in your voice.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, maybe there was a little. What would make a guy like Bush appeal?
Well, he has many great ideas, and number one, of course, is that he's always zapping bad guys.
He zaps the bad guys.
He zaps them. He straps them in and he zaps them.
Yeah, I kind of call that executing bad guys. Zap, you kind of make it sound like it's a comic book.
Well, most of them have done wrong.
You know, they've done wrong. Do they deserve to die, though?
He sees fit that they must perish.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I think on the foreign diplomacy front, I feel that he's our man also.
Mm-hmm.
He's unafraid to spill blood.
Spill?
He knows the wages of victory.
Uh-huh. Well, that's fantastic that he's willing to spill blood of, I guess, of foreign people all over the land.
Our blood also. I think he's willing to spill that, and I applaud him. I only regret that George Bush is not a member of POUT. I would love for him to be the 5th member of POUT.
Well, you know,
the warlord.
The warlord. Well, you know, that's an exciting prospect. I'm sure he would really rock. Hey, you know what, the Creature, I do have to get going, and thanks so much for calling in. I appreciate it. Let's, I guess so. Everybody, look forward to the dates coming up. Mark your calendars.
Get ready to paw.
Yeah, only 364 days away from POUT playing the tri-state area.
It'll be an erotic way tonight.
Yeah.
I eagerly await.
Well, thanks a lot. I really want to get to the show here.
Bush 2000.
Okay.
Creature 2010.